Hey, Team Absolution fans, far and wide. We hope that you are happy to see us as we are happy to see you. It is that time of the week. It is Damage Check. Hopefully you enjoyed the video yesterday that went up. If you're watching the archive, that is the video of Keith giving you the rundown about shadows. We're going to wait a few minutes. Going to wait till people start trickling in. It's going to take a little while, so we're going to wait a few minutes until they trickle in. In the meantime, we'll start with, first of all, introducing the people who will be talking. Of course, my roommate, one of my best friends.
I almost got the title there. He almost looked up.
Ryan would literally come through the screen.
Get over here. Ryan's my man too, though. That's the thing.
That's right. That is true. Anyways, we got the immortal Matt Ward.
What's going on, man?
And then the Doom Bringer, the All Bringers, the Fantastic Bringer, the Back from Car Accident Bringer,
the Eternal Bringer,
the Eternal Bringer, literally eternal. Ryan Griffin, how you feeling?
I have both arms. It's great.
Do you actually have foolish motion now?
I can do this.
Hey, that's all you need to do.
I liked you better when you were crippled.
Thanks, man.
When he was with Forever Wakanda? Constantly like this?
Yeah. Not wrong, though.
First of all, first things first, send a shout out to Keith and Braxton. They're both feeling ill, like sick, and it seems pretty bad, so make sure that they are feeling better.
It's a pretty neat looking card. What card is that?
Which one? That is Gears. It's Chrono Jet G. I think. Or Chrono Jet G. Jet G, yeah, that's G.
All right, pre-damage check question. How'd you guys feel about the terrible betrayal at the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? If you
I feel terrible, and I almost demonetized this video with my feelings. So let that.
Dude, I was promised, and then I was lied to. But did you hear that a hockey game did it?
Yeah, the Dallas Stars did it, and I'm like, it's something.
Yeah,
we take that.
We got the nod we needed.
The hockey game did it.
Yeah.
Also, I love the meme that's like when it was like the Super Bowl, and it's like Neptune when he does all the triangle of Krabby Patties.
Oh yeah.
And it's like Maroon 5, and and it's like hockey. It's just like the one Krabby Patty
with the pickles tucked in under the cheek.
The thing is, if you guys ever want to get into a funny discussion with Team Absolution, talk to us about how much we love SpongeBob memes, or how much we love SpongeBob as just an overall, and the fact that it really predicted that meme culture would exist,
and then it jumped on the forefront and rode meme culture into the sunset.
There's never a time where a SpongeBob meme just isn't relevant.
I know, you can find a SpongeBob meme for almost every single situation.
Yeah.
Luckily, Thanos is approaching it though.
Speaking of that trailer, though, pulling that shield tight. Oh my gosh!
New trailer? New trailer, yo?
There was a 30-second trailer for in-game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Oh yeah. Also, before we jump into the damage checking, we have been playing KH3. Jose and I have both completed it.
We have beaten it. It was quite the venture. Actually, you know what? For a stream, I could play it again and actually go for with one of our save files and actually go for a complete run.
I'll do proud mode.
That would actually be pretty cool. Since we've already beat it, we already know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
That's actually pretty nice. Ryan, are you interested at all in beating the game? Or have you done it? Or
I don't have it yet. I'm just gonna wait until they put the entire collection on one disc, and I'm good to go.
So you surprised me that you don't have it. I kind of pinned you down for wanting to be a day one KH3.
Normally, yes, but I have too many open games right now. I'm still playing Monster Hunter because that game is forever.
I agree.
And I'm playing.
We love you.
Yeah, but
I'm playing
KH3, I think, kind of usurps your open games. I don't know, man.
I'm playing God of War though, and that's I know I'm behind, so that's the one I have to beat, and then I can play KH3.
I also have God of War that I need to play, but
the game is really good.
Everything went to the wayside, and for 1 week it just had to be KH3.
Yeah, it was just KH3. Game was crazy.
I also have to play Ultimate because esports. I also have to play Ultimate. So I gotta play that. So it's I don't have time for all these games, and I have to play Monster Hunter.
Oh, speaking of completely unrelated, but somehow related. Dude, how's the esports community reacted to Apex Legends?
They're already at 10 million players, so very well.
Wow. It's the company that made Titanfall.
Mhm.
They made like a battle royale game called with mechs, I think.
With Titans?
No, there are no Titans. It's a class-based battle royale. So think like TF2 or Overwatch type things, and then you put it in a battle royale, and you can put different combinations of characters together. So it's quite interesting.
So
and it's free to play.
That'd be kind of cool.
Also that's nice.
Dude, free to play, I'm telling you, will be the market in the future for most games.
It's the market now. PUBG bid it like hard.
As grievous as Battlefront and Battlefront 2 were, because EA are dark masters, I would kill for a good, well-executed Battlefront battle royale.
Would you get Battlefront 3 if it was free to play, just all microtransactions though? But let's say like it wasn't.
It depends on how much
is gated. But
yeah,
I'm inclined to say yes.
That's the thing, is microtransactions totally okay for cosmetics, like the way Fortnite does it. Totally fine, don't care. EA put actual content, like you can't play as this character until you pay us money, and like that's not okay. You know who didn't even do that? Lego Star Wars. I mean, they made you buy your characters, but you had to use in-game currency, and it was almost purely cosmetic anyway.
I like Lego Star Wars a lot. Real talk.
Right? All right. That being said, let's jump into damage check proper. I think you guys have waited enough to hear us ramble about something completely unrelated. But let's dig in. It's been a news-filled week. Spoilers revolve around a certain clan. We'll talk about it.
Jose's not happy.
The fans, they know this. Every time it's Bermuda month, leading up to Bermuda spoilers, I'm just like, it's more Bermuda.
There's a good deck on the horizon, but Jose is like, rah, rah, rah.
All right. Back in action. Ryan Griffin, give us a spoiler reel. What's on the docket?
Yes, boss. All right. We're going back a couple of weeks to Social Fig Antim. Grade 2, 12k power. That's it. It is a common, but 12k just straight beater for Bermuda.
It's a 5k. It's a no K shield though, right?
Also that, yes.
That's ultimate risk, ultimate reward. I'm not a fan. I don't think it'll ever see play.
Really?
No shield value? No, I mean,
you like punching Murakumo? You like punching Angel Feathers?
No, I agree, but this goes to a certain extent of what you and I talked about even earlier today when we were filming, which we filmed earlier today. Is Matt and I asked him why he switched out his Kaivans with the vanilla 10K.
Yeah.
It all breaks. Shield is a much more valuable asset than the marginal power gain that you might get.
Yeah, that's fair.
In a 2K power increase, I don't think it's worth it for a loss of 5K shield.
Yeah,
or 10K.
I think if it had that 5K shield, it would definitely see play.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh god, that card would be busted. This is as far as you can take a card in one direction without like putting anything on the other end to overbalance.
In my head, I'm justifying it like, oh well, it's like a free. But it has a shield, and then I'm like, oh, wait, it doesn't have a shield. Never mind.
There you go. So my thought about this is this card could see play if it depends on how the Bermuda core forms around it. And, of course, I've seen some of the spoilers that we'll cover. And if other Bermudas have a chance to affect this, like if other Bermudas can give this 5K, and then it's 17 by itself, and then it can act as just a straight-up awesome beater, then, yeah, I think this card could see a couple of copies thrown in a deck. Maybe. And granted, it's a common. It just exists to be an option for you. So again, totally depends on what the rest of the deck does. But it's interesting that they continually push, they move the line along. I don't push the boundaries. That's what I'm trying to say of like card design. But they only do that in Bermudas. It's just like, we want to throw something at the wall. Bermudas get it.
I think there's a Magus that actually does it.
Maybe.
I think Magus Orange Jet is also a 12K base. And it does see play, supposedly. For me, it's a gutsy play because it's just adding another grade 3, essentially.
Yeah,
there's no shield value.
Yeah, definitely.
But you usually
fun, beefy ride body. That's
say
for defensive play, I guess. That would actually be pretty nice.
I will say in Force and Protect a lot, you don't often want to call grade 3s. So if your deck isn't totally focused around gaining a lot of power and beating down your opponent, like OTT, for example, it's nice to have things that can just swing and hit pretty easy.
Does this activate grade 2 rush with Bermudas? Because you can punch, protect, and excel now. Does that activate grade 2 rush? Is that a thing?
No, because you're still missing a lot of power.
I know you're missing a lot of power, but I want someone to brew some ideas with this. Can we try some grade 2 Russian?
Please stop. No, stop. Don't tempt them, man. Also, apparently Naruto's have a 12K vanilla. Apparently everyone has 12K vanilla.
All right,
So everyone's getting 12K vanilla.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right,
All
next
right.
card.
All right. Let's see if we can get up to. Okay. So full appear Falulu. Continuous Vanguard Circle. This is a grade 3 with Force, 13k power. If you called a rearguard during this turn, this unit gets power plus 5,000. And act Vanguard Circle once per turn, cost Counterblast 1. This unit gets power plus 15k until end of turn. If you have 5 rearguards, draw a card.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good. So just swinging 33 plus any force you decide to give her at all times. Seems okay. Commons in the set are pretty all right.
I definitely like it. I mean, anything that says draw a card automatically warms my heart.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that I've seen many of Bermuda cards so far with the shtick of the if you have 5 rearguards. I'm scared about how consistent that's going to be. I mean, I'm sure they've got their gimmicks and their mechanics keep their board full, but I mean, it makes me wonder, like, are we playing the Aqua game again? Can I just hunt your rearguards and make your deck dead? Kill all your Melody units? Make all your if you have 5 more cards dead? Like, who knows? It'll be a thing to see.
Yeah.
That is the question.
Wait, what?
I said that is the question.
Yeah. No, for sure. We're going to see how it all plays out. But what's the next one?
All right, we're going to jump straight to one of the more interesting grade 2s. Choco Love Heart Lisolet. She is grade 2, 10k base from the trial deck. Continuous Hand. It can be called as a grade 1. Can be called to rearguard circle even when your Vanguard is grade 1, is grade 2 after being placed. So while she's on the board, she's 2, but in hand, she's a 1. An auto Vanguard rearguard circle, when placed, look at the top card of your deck and call it to rearguard circle or put it into your soul. This ability may only be used by a card with the same card name once a turn.
Yeah.
This does not have a cost. You can slap this down whenever you want and get a free card.
Yeah, that's free. That's free.
So free.
Like,
good God.
Here's all I'm going to say about this card. Is now this card starts to lead credence to the Matt strategy. Like, can you build a grade 2 deck
I'm saying
that can really take advantage of this? That being said, I will step away for a moment, and Matt will lead the charge for I Have a Call.
apparently this is very important.
Nope.
It's your new captain here. It's time. I'm gonna knock over everything. Oh God, I did. And then the check falls to the floor. All right.
All right.
Next up. No, this card's great. It's free.
It's so free.
I've ruined everything.
All right, let me get to the keyword ones.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what we're looking for here.
Yeah, pretty much. Because Bermudas, they have a new keyword. It's called Melody.
I knocked your shit over.
And we actually have one of the VRs from EBO5, the Bermuda set. Grade 3, Force, 13k base.
Actually, we won't talk about it at all. Anywho, what
stays back. Oh, my camera turned off at some point.
I was wondering if you turned it off, but
No, I did not. I don't know what's happening. Hang on, I'll fix it.
Melody.
Here we go. Okay, I'm back. Anyhow, all right. Grade 3 from the trial deck, or not the trial deck, from the set, VR. Colorful Pastoral Sonata. Melody, new keyword. Continuous Vanguard rearguard circle. During your turn, this unit gets power plus 5,000. This is shared to all of your units with Melody.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all singing together and getting buff. Like, what is this, a Mulan montage?
I like it.
Act, Vanguard Circle. Once per turn, cost Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until a card with Melody is revealed. Call that card with Melody from among them to Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. Neat. All right.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose which one you want because it's the first one you get, so I guess you kind of have to be selective about which cards you play, which is kind of nice.
Maybe just all Melody cards are good.
But you will never miss.
I mean, I wouldn't...
You'll dig as deep as you need to go and you'll never miss. So
that is true.
You'll never miss, and
you will always get something.
And you're like,
okay, don't talk about Melody triggers. That scares me.
The thing that concerns me is a lot of people are saying, like, they give a lot of... For me, I think slivers when I hear Melody. Or Survivor for you old Duel Master fans. Therefore, like, there's nothing to stop. You know, this Melody says, during your Vanguard, this unit gets power plus pay. It's shared to all of your units with Melody. What if another card says Melody, all your units get critical plus 1? Now, that's an extreme, but, like, what if? And now they get plus 5k, and then they all get plus 1 critical. Or if like, what if it says like Melody, when this unit attacks, it can go into the soul, draw a card. And this is shared to all your Melody units.
And so you just stack a bunch of effects on
You
top
just
of each
stack
other
a
and
bunch
use them
of-
over and over.
Way to stack abilities without having to write them in every single card.
Yeah. I don't know. These keywords are kind of scaring me, man.
It's an interesting keyword, or like Melody Resist.
Yeah, don't. Ooh,
Oh no.
Like that's the thing, is that like Melody is the first ever mechanic of this kind in Vanguard. Of course, it's been seen Survivor, Slivers, I think Highlander, somebody mentioned it.
I got you, Eternal.
Also,
Zildon.
it's really good. I think Melody could be very dangerous.
Hold on, can I make the meme? There it is.
All right.
Next one.
Well, hold on.
Are we still on this?
Yeah, because it's the VR. So let's go ahead. And
It's not that good.
It's
I'm about
pretty
to talk
good.
about another VR.
All right. What's next?
Next is Colorful Pastoral Cannon. It's a VR from the set as well. Grade 3 Force, 13k. Melody, Auto, Vanguard, Rearguard Circle. When placed, you may soul charge 1. This is shared to all of your units with Melody.
Dude, this is how you do it.
And her other effect is Act Vanguard Circle, cost Soul Blast 3, and until end of turn, when your opponent would call Guardians from his or her hand, he or she can only call 2 or more.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that this is shared by all your Melody units means you're never going to have a problem getting the soul to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And also, the second skill, really dirty. It's really dirty. It's new outmile, dude. It's now you'll never have to worry about it because it's a forest clan, but
Yeah.
you're going to have to poke someone.
And so this is also just saying every unit with Melody is placed soul charge 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah, so that's
At least it's not put this on the board and everybody soul charges.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
No.
Like, heaven forbid, anybody, any Melody units stand again after they attack or something. That's just what I'm saying, dude. Like, Melody is incredibly. Bushiroad better have a very delicate hand when it comes to Melody, and I know Bushiroad, they don't. So
What to say?
it's a very forceful hand. They're gonna do what they want.
yeah.
The Soul Blast 3 until the end of turn when your opponent would call Guardians, he or she can only call 2 or more. It'll be very detrimental to a lot of decks.
Mm-hmm. No, you had that up turn over turn.
We lost your camera again, Ryan.
I'm aware.
That's what I'm saying. I think it could be very dangerous.
Yeah, Jamie. That's what we mentioned. No, it is good, and I can see you saying it's a finish, but I think it's also not quite a finish.
It's definitely it can be a finisher, but it can also just be a drainer on resources.
Yeah.
I mean,
if your deck ends up getting sucked out, though, who knows? I don't know. You're still charging 1 every time.
yeah.
Oh no, it's optional. We're good.
Yeah, you may. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you don't have to. But still, it's probably not something you want to be continuously doing.
No, of course
But
not.
For 2 turns doing this, it ain't the worst.
No, I feel that.
So, Matt, you wanted to know about the rush.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sweet, sweet little girl Lavure.
Okay.
I can't pronounce these names. They're probably
That's
French.
all good, man.
Auto, Rearguard Circle. This is a grade 1, 8k power, 10k shield.
This one.
Auto, Rearguard Circle. When it attacks or boosts, if your opponent called 2 or more Guardians during this turn, this unit gets power plus 10,000 until end of that battle.
Okay, it's time. I'm playing Bermuda Rush.
The new Popper deck, the new Popper meta, Bermuda Rush.
I called it right here. This is it. Bermuda Rush.
The opponent has to attack a guard with 2 or more units, though.
Hey, man.
Which means you have to be swinging for big enough for that to be a relevant thing.
The thing is, if you have 3 lines on grade 2 and they start trying to guard you because it's the second turn of aggression.
Yeah.
See, for me, I just think this is so synergetic with the grade 3.
No, it's a great card in general.
Yeah, because it forces the grade 3 is like, why force them to call 2 cards? And it's like, well, now it's going to take 3. Like,
oh my gosh. No, this card's fantastic. Like, even in the main deck, like, just, on your 3rd column attack, it's got to be an 18k booster. Like, well,
put that next to the 12k, 30k.
The big question was that I think Braxton and I were talking about were if it's a force clan and you're slinging force markers on the rear guards anyways, the logic is they'd have to guard with 2 cards to begin with.
Mhm.
But now this says like if you're very calculating with your power lines, and you get it just enough where it's like if you're very efficient with how you build your board, and it's just enough where they're still wasting guard by calling 2, and now the 10k power boost now makes it a necessity to guard with 3.
Oh yeah,
Then
why did this not like scream in my head?
And then you just tip them over, and it's just like, oh, well, I guarded with 2, and it goes, yeah, but now this costs 3, and I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to pay.
Honestly, yeah.
The bill comes due.
Well, I mean, yeah. Even then, like swing with your Vanguard line, have 2 of these behind your rear guards. That's 18 on the side. That's dirty. Like, yeah, I like this card a lot. It's going places. Very cute, as all of them should be.
Also, it really annoys. So let's say like one card is good enough to guard. It also prevents. See, this card prevents. Another note I want to bring up this. It prevents players from being like, I'll drop the 15k shield and an extra grade 3 I had in my hand. I was like, nah, you just found my trap. Now I'm 10k stronger. It's going to take even more.
Right.
Like, it really is an annoying card because it doesn't let you get around ways of getting around that 2 card restriction that the grade 3 would put you under.
That's fair. One other card I'd like to mention does not fall into my rush strategy, but I think it's just kind of a neat card. It's Strathica, Deliberate Bash. It's the grade 1 7k, unfortunately. On rearguard circle, if you have a grade 3 unit in the same column as this unit, gets to intercept and can intercept from the back row. I like this a lot. Back row
nice.
Is super cool.
It actually can be pretty nutty.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a rare. Okay. No, I like this card a lot. Actually, it's a 7k, which makes me a little sad.
Yeah, I don't know. Could see play, could not see play.
Card's insane. Which card's insane, friends?
I think maybe it's still the grade 1. This card is nuts for a rare. It's really good. It's really well designed.
I mean, just the fact that you don't lose the shield value by putting it on board, assuming you have the grade 3, is great. And also, no one really hunts grade 3s that often.
Exactly. Yeah. Free body on the field you can guard with whenever. Yeah.
Oh, the grade 1. Yeah, the other grade 1 is really nice too. I mean, it's super neat. See, heaven forbid Bushiroad ever give this kind of skill to like a melody card. Yeah. That's the melody skill.
Yeah.
Now all your melodies can intercept from ever.
Internal screaming.
Yeah.
And then
I had a synergy in my head, and I don't remember what it was, but I like the card. Anyway, I'm building Fish Rush. If anyone wants to help me out.
Today, Matt Ward is Matt Ward's opening a fish market.
I'm gonna have like that big like rope tie on my head.
Yes. No, Matt, here's what you gotta do. The deck's gotta be so cheap that you can replace it every day. Just fresh in this morning.
That's good.
Fresh from TCG. No. And this is a perfect segue. Fresh from our sponsor. He's gonna purchase commons after commons from our sponsor, the Magic Satchel. Make sure you check the link in the description, of course, after the video goes up, or in any of our videos from recent times. We're dropping the links in there. Tiz is your source for everything you need: play sets, case splits, mats, sleeves, or single cards from late G to all of V series. Even the high rarity stuff, if he can find it for you, he'll get it to you. So of course, he helps us out. He should be your primary source for everything card related, unless you're trading with Ryan Griffin. I'm kidding. But no, we want to give another shout out to Tiz because he knows we love him. I don't know if he's actually watching today, to be honest. But
he would have shouted. Yeah,
he would have said something by now. But that's our sponsor. Make sure you check the link in the description or the link in any of our videos, and it'll be there. That way, it's time to segue into news, and boy, we are heavy with it. So we already talked about the Revival Collection 2, I believe.
I think we did. Yeah,
we did.
Well, we brought up that it was a thing that had.
Yeah. So the Revival Collection 2 is happening, but not only that. I think when we talked about that, I said the next step Bushiroad should make is releasing a premium only set, and it would only take a few cards for every clan or something like that. And boom, Bushiroad listened. We have the Premium Collection 2019. What are your thoughts? Unfortunately, Matt doesn't know anything about Premium. Also, we're getting new Zeraths. A whole new slew of Zerath dragons.
So which is nutty. All hell. these new Zeroth dragons. I did not think we would see. Like premium set, okay, yeah, I mean, I believe it. I'm on board. New Zeroth dragons, very interesting. Because granted, you don't hear me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Granted, I didn't. Not all the Zeroth synchronized super well with their clans. Like they were all good in certain situations. But I gotta tell you, if you're telling me I have another option than Drachma, I'm all about it. Like, hold up, let me see what that thing says. Because I think I might want to pick that up.
Also, it gives you, like you said, just more options for Zera dragons. More you can sling into the deck. So if there's cheaper ones, like let's say the two certain ones are cheaper, you can get those for your What's the deck that uses all the Zeroths? Why can't I think of it?
Jize.
Thank you, Jize. But the good thing is, I'm excited to see what support the premium collection could give us. And hopefully maybe it can make some clans a lot better than they were before. And I think that that's going to be pretty interesting to see just new G units overall. We could get some new G Guardians. We could get some that combined with the Revival Collection could be a very interesting surge of support for premium players. And people could see these cards if they just play standard, and they could be like, maybe I will finally make the jump to premium. And if they feel like they're ready for that level of jump, then they can make it. And I think more power to them if they want to do that.
I'm all about that standard life. But
now that we've gotten the premium collection out of the way, by the way, Bushiroad has answered both the things I think they would need to do if they wanted to keep premium alive.
Yeah, they made the set.
They made the Revival Collection and they made the set. So they've, by my accounts, they're ready to a lot of people have said like, oh, Bushiroad's going to cancel premium like 6 months in, a year in, or whatever. But no, it seems like they're
investing.
They're buckling in for the long haul. They're making new Zeroths. They are ready to keep. They did kind of go back on their promise that they would never print a Stride again, but I didn't think they would hold to that if it was popular. I think I think premium showed itself to be a long-standing format for players, a different type of way for people to play, which I think is a great thing for the player base overall. And so now we see Bushiroad taking steps to truly keep that player base happy. And granted, the cards could be utter trash, but the fact is they did it.
Yeah. It's more stuff, and we have to be happy for that, I guess. We combo where DI could ultimately stride to a different nation Zeroth? I don't know. Can DI do a different Zeroth dragon?
I wouldn't imagine so.
But yeah, no.
That being said, what we're actually here to talk about is the new set, first and foremost. VG EB07, the Heroic Evolution. We've got support for Link Joker, what appears to be Messiahs, Kagero, Nova Grapplers.
That was my little
and that's it.
Yeah. And yeah, we saw Azure Dragon, so confirmed Beast Deities, no blouse. I've also been
This isn't that set.
Oh wait, it's not? This is the other set?
This is the set after that set.
Oh, this is the set after that set. Oh, well then I don't know.
They put Nova Grapplers in both too?
What?
They put Nova Grapplers in EB06 too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I thought this was the set.
No, because Royals get support again with the Brant set.
Oh my god.
And the Brant set is Link Joker.
How many Royals waves?
Link Joker, Royals, Kagero, Novas.
So it's literally just adding okay.
Oh god.
I'm so tired of Bushi.
But that one's the one with Brant, which is like the set ending, like the series ending set. And I think this is the one that's the new one.
Well, Novas need back-to-back support. Let's be honest. All right. Maybe we will get blouse.
I am floored that they just went, all right, Kagero Nova Grappler. What needs to be in the next set? Kagero Nova Grappler? Like,
well, okay,
right,
so
what are you trying to tell me about EB06 here, Bushi?
The Nova Grapplers will be completely hero-based.
That probably is true.
The sub-clan hero, because it is Miwa on the cover. It's Miwa, Kai, and Ibuki. So, and the back card is Messiah. So get ready for another Overlord, another Overlord, or maybe another Waterfall. Maybe you get like Super Waterfall.
You could have put Death Army in there, and I would have been happier.
Heroes?
Yeah,
I mean they still could. I mean they could put anything they want. mean, how do we make the jump from Perfect Riser to Beast Deities? Like
Death Army 2019, please. No, this is good. This is really weird having Kagero back to back. And as much as I like Grappler back to back, I still want to see everyone get support. I agree. Aquaforce struggles.
Yeah, Aquaforce, Tachikaze, Spike Brothers out here like, hey, can we get some back-to-back support, please?
I think the problem is in the first half of the year, Link Joker will get support 3 times. Its initial support, its second wave, and its third wave. It'll get 3 waves of support in the same year.
Wave 5 Royals.
Also,
Wave 5 Royals.
I agree with you.
When did this start? June of last year, right? Am I about right on that? Pretty sure I'd already.
The thing is, okay, so it's funny because we complimented Bushiroad in the beginning, at the late of last year, about how they were doing the release schedule, how it was very varied and doing very well. But now Bushiroad's back to its old strategies. Like, oh, it's time, you know? Oh, Royals make money, Kagero make money. We like money. Oh, Link
Aquaforce makes money.
It's time for Link Jokers to make money again. 3 waves of support instantaneously. Let's go. It also, you know, remember, to a certain extent, they do follow the manga / anime. And I mean, Brant was the villain, so they had to put him at some point.
I don't know who that is.
He's the leader bad.
Okay.
Well, maybe not the leader, but he's the Starvader that Starvaders never were.
I don't know what Braxton's gonna do.
Spend all of his money. There's another set that he might buy in entirely.
I know. That's why it's kind of scary, man.
Oh no. Brax gets a case for himself.
Well, he has to basically do that for BTO6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because all of those clans.
Break your wallet, Vanguard.
All in all, it's nice to see Messiahs come back. It's nice to see Messiahs enter the game.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is that these, minus Kagero, the other 2 clans I think are going to be new decks entirely. As in, like, whatever Miwa's playing, it's going to be support for Miwa.
Mm-hmm.
And what Ibuki's playing is going to be his new deck post when they beat him in the last season. So it'd be like a full new deck, like, kind of like how Magus was its own build, or whatever, its own deck. Like, Messiahs will be its own build. Whatever Miwa's playing is going to be its own build. And then, like, we're going to get a new Overlord for Kai. And then that'll be it.
It's just
we'll just rule the...
Oh. I don't know. What do you guys think? Obviously, it's going to be Messiahs.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's going to be Messiahs. And so I'm okay with them varying, like, oh, you can play this deck, but it's a different build. Like, I feel like that's an okay excuse for doing back-to-back support, either out of necessity or out of financial gain. Either of those is fine. The Kagero is the mystery here. Does Kai follow along the same path that he has gone, or do we get some new Kagero archetype that no one likes? Is this Seal Dragon time? It better not be. But, like...
Oh, boys, I'm out. I don't want to see Braxton with Seal Dragons again.
You know what this means? Is they want to release all the Kagero stuff now, so all the Kagero players cannot complain once they release a terribly power creep version of Overlord very soon in the anime.
Yeah, I mean,
we won't get it forever. And forever.
I mean,
that's what's going to happen.
Basically, as far as I'm concerned, once this set drops, after this set drops for the rest of the year, if Kagero never sees support again. And by the way, I make that with Royals as well. I think that after Messianic Lord Blaster, I think we're good. I think that's enough support for us.
There are too many cards to put 50 cards together.
I can only max rarity my deck so many times before it just gets expensive.
Ryan, can we get an Aleph subtype?
Oh God, no. I mean, they did reprint Tar and Bar, but none of the Aleph stuff.
What if you get Perditions? What if it's like Perditions?
We're getting the Great, and he was the Perdition boss.
No. What if you get Dragnute?
Was that the blue and silver one?
It was Vortex Dragon Part 2.
Yeah.
No, all in all, it's always good to see good. I think the weird one is the heroic one here. The nice one is the premium one here.
Yeah.
Because the premium one is like, whoa, didn't see that coming. The heroic one was, whoa, I didn't see that coming, but in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's like, for the premium collection is I'm surprised but pleasantly happy. The heroic evolution is I'm surprised and confused.
Yeah. Granted, they wanted me to play Vanguard for another year. They found a way.
Dragonite was decent. Dragonite was decent, but then you look at the Great, and the Great's like, ha ha.
What I'm saying is we still need to see support for Spikes,
Dungaree,
Bugs, Tachis.
And probably a good few other claims. Granblue, yeah.
Granblue is in some desperate need of rescue.
Aquaforce.
So you ever seen an episode of Bar Rescue? That's done.
Guy must have. All right, I got 24 hours. I got to put this clan back together.
That's Granblue. Granblue is in some like who's talked about Granblue in 6 months? Nobody.
Yeah.
Angel Feather came out and was just like.
Yeah.
Aquaforce could probably use some help.
They need a boss.
It's more like Kitchen.
Maelstrom's not a boss.
Somebody called Tetra Dragon.
Oh, the boss, you donut. There's a lot of clans that need a lot of love.
Rayod would be so happy. Cocutus' new boss. Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done.
Did you know that you didn't? No, I didn't, but I probably did. I was typing this one up really, really fast late at night. I probably missed. And the funny thing is, completely tangential. Someone said I misspelled the title of.
I was
going
to mention that to you. Actually, I forgot.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate it. After the video's gone up. Anywho, I always type it out, and I'm like, dude, one of these days I'm gonna misspell this. And I'm gonna get so much crap for it. And I appreciate you guys for not giving me as much crap as I thought I'd get. But like,
yeah, because this one is Team Absolution damage checks.
Nice.
But yeah, this back-to-back stuff is some mumbo jumbo, and is just kind of confusing.
Yeah, but I mean, we're back. I mean, it had to happen. Bushiroad had to show their true colors again. Now they see.
You say it had to happen, but they were doing the good.
Wait.
They were doing okay.
Wait a minute. I know what's happening. Because I don't know if they said what clans it would be. It's time for Thing Saver Kai. Wave 6 Royal.
They said Kagero. Kagero. But man, you're speaking my language. Because what we need is a Royal Paladin Thing Saver. I'm kidding.
Wave 6 Royals confirmed.
No, so I mean, I don't know what else we expected. Because okay. So breaking it down. Let's talk about
Zildon's jumping on it. Thank you. But yeah.
The new schedule,
starting from the set we just mentioned.
So we just mentioned in Japan is in May, so you can assume we'll see it in June/July.
Yeah.
And then moving forward, you can just assume that this is our late summer to early fall schedule, maybe even into November.
Mm-hmm.
So June in Japan will get a Dimension Police, Granblue, and Aquaforce.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good. Dude, we have to buy into that one though.
They're just getting the band back together.
It's time to get the band back. I mean, I just filmed games with Deep Blues today.
Man, they're gonna be trash.
What, Deep Blues?
No, just that whole set's gonna be bad. I have a feeling. Except Deep Blues.
July main booster. Royal Paladin, OTT, Gold Paladin, Nubatama, Narus. That will be the 6th wave of support for my boys, the Royal Paladins. That'll be the 3rd wave for Gold Paladins, the 3rd wave for OTT, the 2nd wave for Nubas, the 2nd wave for Narus.
I'm so displeased.
In August, Shadow Paladin, DI, Pale Moon, Murakumo. That is the 3rd wave of support for all of those mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
September will be Spike Brothers, Mega Colony, Tachi's running. Dude, hold on though. Stop. Because if that's at the end of the year, imagine where the creep's going to be by then. Dude, that stuff's going to be bonkers.
Megas and Tachis? Maybe not.
But Spike? I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Spikes? Oh, yeah. Tachis? I mean, up front, they were interesting. They did work. It's just they fell off super fast when we got into, okay, so this is what we can do with XL now.
Great Nature, Gear Chronicle, Neo Nectar, Genesis, and Aquaforce, or Angel Feathers don't get brought up at all.
Yep.
Which is fair because they still support so early in this year.
I suppose so.
And their stuff's really potent. Great Nature in particular.
Yeah, Neo Nectar and Angel Feather.
I mean, Great Nature has essentially hit the game in one world.
Yeah.
So I think we'll probably see it either in the winter, because this goes into September. We'll see it in the fall or winter, or we'll see it at the beginning of next year.
I think Genesis needs a helping hand, and maybe Gear Chronicle as well. But I think the other clans actually might be okay for now.
Also, we were completely correct though.
But
Karo gets support in Maine, does not see it for the rest of the schedule.
yeah,
Not complaining.
dude, I'm telling you, you're getting your back-to-back, and then you're gonna get some sweet Overlord, the best Overlord you ever saw, and then you're not gonna get it for a year and a half.
Finally, some delicious Overlord.
Braxton's gonna get the Purge or something, and he's never gonna see it.
So this is the schedule. It looks, but Royal Paladin and OTT withstanding, and excuse the May set, the set we just talked about in detail, and excuse the Royal Paladin. Okay, hold on. So there's actually a lot of these I could get pretty pumped about. The fact that literally AL4 gets an entire other support at the end of this year, pretty atrocious. The fact that Royals and OTT get an entire set of support again, pretty dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I guess they could cut the Royal Paladin OTT stuff to very few cards, but it's still support. It's still not necessary, but
I wonder if golds will be good. That'll be interesting.
They're getting better. Slow and steady wins the race, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully by their 6th set of support. But that isn't the only news. The next set of news that I want to cover is
I don't know.
for you Switch fans out there.
Oh yeah.
We're getting a delicious video game. And the good thing is, and also PS4 fans, so PS4 and Switch is getting a Japanese game. It's probably not going to be localized, but if you can navigate yourself around, you can probably figure out how it works. I don't think it's going to be that hard.
No, definitely not.
And more importantly, if you know the cards, then you know the cards, so you won't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Switch. I have a PS4. I'll probably get it on Switch because it's a lot easier because you just have to make a Japanese account.
You just want every Switch game too.
That's also true. But yeah, but I won't be able to get this physical unless I import it from PlayStation. I'm not going to do that. I'll just buy it online on a Nintendo eShop in Japan.
We still need to get Taiko.
Tatsuji? PlayStation, dude. But we gotta get the drum too, though. Okay, that's neither here nor there. But the point is, I'm actually excited because so the other Vanguard games have always also been on Nintendo systems, but the 3DS was region locked,
right?
So there was no way to do it without getting no easy way to do it without getting a Japanese 3DS or modding your 3DS, which I don't really want to do. But the Switch and the PS4 are both region unlocked.
Which is sweet.
So, which is amazing, which means you're going to be able to get them wherever you want. And you're going to be able to play it. It's going to have an original story with an original main character. I really don't care about that because I'm going to be able to understand it. But I'll be able to play Vanguard, and that's what matters. Ryan, are you interested in this at all as a Switch owner, fellow Switch owner?
I would play this game. This is not the game I want. Unless you can do multiplayer, in which case it could be the game I want.
I bet you could do multiplayer.
If they make card unlocking really easy, and so you could just kind of use it as a giant lab, that'd be sweet.
Are you saying not Legacy of the Duelist?
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of, for you Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, Legacy of the Duelist is getting a sequel game called Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution, also for the Switch.
Can you port over your cards?
And but it's Master Collection, or it's Master Rules, so it has links and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's completely unrelated. The sad news to go along with this, the good news is we're getting this game for Switch and PS4. I'll probably pick it up. I'll probably stream it. Unfortunately, the mobile game has been delayed to summer 2019. I officially have 100% skepticism of its existence at all. I don't think it's going to happen, boys. I think the dream's dead.
How is this difficult?
Dude, it's a mobile game. It should work. It should have been easy.
It should have been easy.
Should have just hired Konami.
Hire Supercell or someone who's good at making mobile games.
What is this? Hold on, there's a new Bermuda 7 minutes ago. So it's a grade 2.
I'm gonna go over that. I will return.
Yeah, I want to read it also because it's very cute. It's got a little octopus in it. Grade 2, 10K on rear guard. If you have a grade 3 or greater unit in the same column Oh, okay. If you have a grade 3 or greater unit in the same column as this unit, it gets boost and it can intercept from the back row. Ooh,
Neat.
I like this. What do you think about this? I like this a lot, actually.
I mean, nice 10k booster. I mean, I like this specifically because your board gets full a lot, and Bermuda has to have 5 cards on board. And if there's nothing else you want to call, having something that works in synergy with the grade 3, like as a grade 2, seems really good. And I think this card might actually see some play.
I completely agree with that. Hold on, let me. If you guys don't have it, here is the stuff, the information. Yeah, definitely. This in the grade 1. I like where they're going with this. I don't know. I don't know how crazy Bermuda's going to go with their bouncing back and forth. You know, sliding the grade 2 up could be like just be able. I'm just thinking like bouncing all their stuff or being able to slide up a grade 2 if you know.
I don't think we've seen much bounce from any of the spoilers that we've seen so far.
I have no idea, honestly. But yeah, better G2. Are you going to build center Bermuda? No, we're going to build. Dude, Fish Rush. Anyway, this is not conducive for Fish Rush, but still.
All right. In the meantime, rev up those hashtag guys Absolutions because it's about that time.
We need dinner, and it's like urgent.
It's becoming a problem.
Also, by the way, stay tuned. We're gonna stream after this.
And we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna stream.
I'm gonna eat while we're streaming.
We're gonna eat, then we're gonna stream.
I'm gonna eat during the stream.
That's not true.
If you guys want to eat with me, come to the stream.
I already ate.
Must be nice. All right.
Hashtag Gas Absolution thoughts on Nats being moved up to June. I mean, I don't like it, to be honest. There's too much stuff going on in the summer. Or really early summer, because you got Atlanta in April, and then I have cons I want to go to, and then in June, I don't think I'll be able to make it this year to that again.
Even when they changed the venue to Atlantic City, and so it's easier to get to.
Oh, that's what you meant by EC. Yeah. No, plus, I mean, if I went to Atlantic City, okay, so here's my thing. If I'm going to Atlantic City, I don't want to play in a Vanguard tournament.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're in Atlantic City.
That's fair.
So yeah, I might not go to Nats this year because like my schedule's already really cramped with some conventions I want to go to and Atlanta in April. That it's just hard to work around with work and stuff. Hashtag Ask Absolution. Melody units might only be the main anime character, which will probably be grade 3s. What do you think? Could be, could not be, though. We haven't seen the double Rs or the triple Rs, which could all maybe have Melody. Or not. I mean, you could be completely right.
I would expect them to.
What do you guys like to see? Indicative of the future? Are they indicative of the future? Maybe. What ideas do you think we'll see in the rest? I mean, we're gonna get keywords.
It might be time for keywords.
Yeah, definitely. I think keywords are gonna go spreading around,
and then keywords might be the next step. Obviously, given that the fact that we've seen one. I think Melody might still be a really good keyword, though, given all the keywords. Like we talked about this back in the old days. Like keywords could be good, could be bad, depending on what the keyword requires. Brave, but. Melody, I don't see Melody going out of style. Melody's a really good mechanic.
You guys getting back into premium with the premium set? Maybe Keith.
Is that Keith?
I mean, depends on what Kagero has, because I'm always down to play some premium Kagero, but like anything else is just like, I don't want to deal with this.
I've kind of decided that if I'm going to play premium, it has to be something I like. So it has to be Royals. It has to, like, similar to you and Kagero, like it has to be something I enjoy to play. So it has to be Royals.
Like I literally had the best deck in format. I had NLK Assassin. I didn't play a game of it. I'm like, I don't care that this is a thing. Like I don't like DI that much. I like it. It's my third like standard deck, but it's my third standard deck, you know? It's not Kagero, it's not Murakumo. It's gonna be like third down on the list. I don't care about this.
How long do you think before we'll get another famous Jose versus Braxton debate? Oh, we have them all the time. Usually it's not on stream.
That's true.
Anytime the Braxton's over and you're just like, you want to have an argument, you're like, oh, camera time. If it works, it works.
Now, this one time, Jose got really mad, like too mad. And I couldn't remember if Braxton was like wrong and just defending his point after the end of it all. But I just remember feeling like mommy and daddy are arguing at the dinner table, and I just had to sit there, hand shuffling, eating dinner by myself.
The broccoli's getting cold. No one's happy about this.
Brave wasn't even that bad. Stop, Eternal. Brave was really bad.
Brave had great cards, terrible mechanic.
I was about to say, let's reword this. Brave as a mechanic was terrible. They made a good deck about it because they decided to use Brave as just a word on a card instead of what it actually meant.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was going to say earlier, though. The bad news about Bushiroad doing their Bushiroad things is that we all get kind of shafted. The good news about Bushiroad doing Bushiroad things is I'm starting to feel the rage again in the pit of my stomach. And so, like, I'm starting to get the bubblies of, like, another Kagero set of support? More Royals? I don't know if we need that. It's starting to happen. I'm feeling the anger.
Maybe a rant soon. I don't think they've done quite enough to.
Yeah, no, they haven't enough
to Jimmy our Cole.
Like I said, it's bubbling.
Yeah,
but not enough to make Ryan pull out the tie. Not there yet.
No, that's like a big old pimple waiting to pop, but it's not come to a head yet. We'll be there. What do we stream now? We're streaming some games and eating dinner. That's what we're streaming.
What are you having for dinner, Matt? Hashtag Ask Absolution. What are you having for dinner?
What am I having for dinner? Guys, put dinner suggestions in the chat, all right?
Still a chicken fridge.
I have...
Don't say it, dude. Don't say it.
I have some questionable chicken if you guys think I should eat that.
All right. Well, hold up. How questionable are we talking here?
Dude, questionable.
To the point where there's not even a question. I'm just making there be a question.
Hashtag Absolution, is it still cool to hate Gear Chronicles?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why not, dude?
Dude, Gears suck.
Do you think you'll ever do a video segment for Mad Money? That's a Ryan Griffin question right there.
Like on damage check? Or just like
trying to get you back on Mad Money, man.
Oh god, it's so much things.
It's time to get you Mad Money. Maybe you can alternate weeks, like, or alternate every once in a while. You can do Mad Money for standard, Mad Money for premium.
The thing is, it's like change is so inconsistent. Like there's nothing this week, or there's something. It's just like Mad Money was just like a difficult segment to do. Did you see? Oh,
all right, all right. No. As his roommate and the one who would have to take care of him, should he have to go to the hospital, and the fact that, as far as I'm sure, I don't think Matt has health insurance. I'm gonna have to veto.
Every man has his price.
Do you guys remember that other stream where I was wanting to eat the chicken? It's very old chicken.
Wait a minute. This is from a previous stream.
Yes.
Oh no.
We just kind of forgot to toss it, and it's just kind of been in there looking at us funny. And yet he said name and price.
Stop.
Dude. I don't have the shame for this. I do have to work for the next 2 days, but
yeah, no, veto.
I mean, Matt, you are an exterminator, so if you get the stomach aches, you still get to do your job while sitting on the toilet.
Oof.
Will Ryan start doing market watches again? Dude, they want you, man.
Apparently they want me.
Yes. But let's also give him a little more time to get himself together. He is healed, but he has also probably got a lot of work to do because he took a lot of time.
My bones aren't fully together yet. They're just like having a good time, doing like this.
Not worth.
Maybe the price covers the insurance.
Burn the chicken. No, that's probably gonna happen. That being said, I think we've gotten a lot of off topic here. I want to say thank you guys for watching. As always, there will be a new video tomorrow, Friday morning, being uploaded. It's already been scheduled and ready to go. It is a match And there will be more content coming. As you know, if you're new to watching the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please check us out on the Discord. And we'll see you here next time with Team Absolution. This is Matt and Ryan signing off. Peace.
Peace.